Coming to you live from Southern California. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started and towing the slab, Jose Soriano. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ready to go? Here's Alex Bregman. Ground ball up the middle. Placencia. The throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Rafael Devers.
He's having a monster season and really checking all of the boxes. Top 5 in average, home run, and RBI in the American League this year. I mean, just impressive when you talk about those major.
Oh, gets dirty. Not in time. He's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So, man aboard. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 3 hits last night.
He's going.
To second, and he's out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. You're watching Major League. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod on the mound. Roger Clemens. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
So in now for the Angels, Adrian Placencia. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Clemens, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, for That guy out there.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. It features one of the
Number
sport's
52.
true superstars, Mike Trout.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it
Batting
caught a lot of the
third,
zone.
first
And
baseman,
I think that
number
tells you all you
41.
need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Mo Vaughn stands in now and watches strike one. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be David Ortiz. Ortiz matched a homer in his last game. Ortiz batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former home run derby champ. Soriano back to work. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 55.
Second inning here, no score. And a pitch. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Trout. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Clemens winds and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tim Sampson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Trout on at first, nobody out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there.
Trout on the move, pitching for a strike. safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gloss will hit next. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in Anaheim, on to the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Anderson under this one. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
In the air, left side. Kootenay should have this one. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Masataka Yoshida at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over.
Bregman.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Angels catcher, Benji Molina. Fastball for a strike. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And that is out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now Adrian Placencia pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was.
Bregman for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels.
16.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. No score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jarren Duran. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. Here's a big power threat. Manny Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Outside.
2
and the count's even at 2. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time up. That's out to center field. Anderson settles underneath it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, out towards right center. Anderson pulls it down, and that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the fourth, and the batter now, Mo Vaughn.
Number 41.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Durant on the move. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 strike.
Vaughn, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Just missed.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Stays alive.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1 down, runner at first. Here's the left fielder. Double play ball to second. Bregman for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Soriano back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Two. And a good eye there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Fly to left his first time. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Robinson. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 in this one. That one not close. 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Right fielder, Jarren Duran.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
No
When
strike.
you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Into center and a base hit. Yoshida around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Soriano won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Hans
Angels.
Kraus gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
52.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Manny Ramirez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Troy Glaus.
Troy Glaus.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, called strike.
I got 3-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And here is Benji Molina.
0-1.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Number 12, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ramirez nabs it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Quijada preparing to come on if needed. Joyce also throwing.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes a 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 1 away.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And first offering is fouled off. Red Sox by 2. And Devers hits that one. Sampson makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Wilyer
Now batting,
Abreu.
the center
Can't forget the
fielder,
two-run
Wilyer
shot he
Abreu.
launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1. Back in Anaheim,
And
now
leading
it's the
off
second
for the
baseman,
Hellos,
Adrian
second
Placencia.
baseman, number 9.
Lifted in the air, right field. Duran sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
Now
He saved
batting,
extra bases
number
for sure.
15.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Anderson, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
And it really
One
looks
ball,
like these hitters
two
have
strikes.
been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And next for L.A., Mo Vaughn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
Now, this manager
0-2
knows
to count.
that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Francisco
Now pitching for the
Rodriguez.
Angels,
He's averaging more than one hit
Number
allowed per inning
57.
pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the
leading
second
off for the
baseman.
Red Sox,
He's been a
second
great
baseman,
free
number
agent side.
22.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better
batting,
than that.
catcher,
Got a fastball,
Masataka
middle of the plate,
Yoshida.
jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Out towards left center. Kootenai under it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the shortstop,
Now batting,
Alex Bregman.
shortstop,
0 for
Alex
3.
Bregman.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first
Ball one.
pitch misses for ball one. A little out front there as he swings through
I
it.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Red Sox
2
leading
strikes.
it by 2.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Look out.
Boom, that got
And
him.
it hit him.
Take your base.
Now here
Now
is
batting,
Jarren
right
Duran.
fielder,
3 for
Jarren
3
Duran.
with 2 singles and a double. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think this line drive, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Safe. And they lead by 3.
Big RBI for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Two on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. That one hooked foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Back here at the ballpark,
And
let's check
leading
out
off
the latest
for the
news from
Phillies,
around the league.
Designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Swinging a foul straight back.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Sampson stands in now and watches strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Now the left fielder.
Now batting, number 17.
And that drops in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Troy Gloss now at the plate. Gloss having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Devers makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. Angels leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're at the top of the
Leading
8th.
off for
Now
the Red
it's the
Sox,
DH,
designated
David
hitter,
Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Rodriguez back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, first base.
Devers now.
Rafael Devers.
Now one
1-0.
missed. Up the middle. And Devers is set down.
Now batting, number 55.
Now the third baseman. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Number 1.
That one fouled off. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speed.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And the batter now, number 12. Swinging a foul straight back. Now 1-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, Durant. As this one sized up, makes the grab, 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Placencia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Anderson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now, number 22. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Quijada getting loose out there. Suarez also getting ready. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Missed curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Alex Bregman. On the corner at the knees for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jarren Duran on deck for Boston. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom 9.
And
so in now for the Angels, Mo Vaughn.
First baseman, number 41.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Sampson digs in now.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
Number
close.
17.
So it's their last chance in this one. Number 17 getting ready to hit, and it's fouled away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox add another to their winning streak.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.